My next guest is Scott Davidson, National Sales Director for Small Cells Solutions and Crown Castle. Thank you so much for coming. And
Sure.
What are we talking? Well, we're talking about 5G. Good to see you.
Yeah, very good.
Oh, do we have?
Yeah, I brought a little something to talk about Crown Castle and
Sure.
kind of our role in 5G and
Yeah.
where it's going and how it could benefit commercial real estate owners.
Yeah. So tell us. Yes, we can speak here and there. Tell us a little bit. Now, the 5G revolution is on.
Yep.
And in fact, I live in Los Angeles, which I think we can all agree is, other than places in Asia, the home of the cell phone, at least perception-wise.
Right.
And when I am on my phone, I see LTE, I still see 4G. I'm in Nashville. The minute I got off the airport, all 5G.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's not true 5G. It's what AT&T
is
calls
calling
5G evolution.
Oh, yeah.
So it's, I'll be generous and say a step towards 5G, but
Sure.
it's not full 5G,
Yeah.
which is going to really transform things and allow for autonomous vehicles, true smart buildings, Internet of Things, and such.
Now, where in America is there anywhere yet that I can experience 5G in its purest form?
Some of the carriers have launched 5G in certain markets, Atlanta, Houston, various carriers. In terms of the end user, nowhere really yet because most handsets actually can't really handle 5G. The first few are starting to come out.
I see.
But, unless you've bought a new phone in the last month,
Yeah.
no iPhone can handle 5G right now.
Even maybe the ones coming out.
Potentially the ones coming up. I mean, we won't really see, I don't think, full-scale 5G user ability for, at least another year or so.
I'm going to sound like a tech nerd, but when you've played around with devices on it, is the difference marked?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
I mean, we're talking about throughput speeds of 20 times faster than what you
Wow.
experience now.
Yeah.
And, some of the speeds right now are pretty quick, right?
Yeah.
So, and then one of the big benefits, too, just beyond the user would be, once again, the technologies that will be able to be implemented
Sure.
because of the low latency of 5G.
Yeah.
Right? So, like I said, autonomous vehicles, that's coming, right? And
Yeah, now let me ask you this. An autonomous vehicle needs 5G because it needs to make decisions really quickly. What happens if the connection goes down? What does the vehicle depend on then?
Well, that's why we're still a little bit of ways to do it to make sure the networks are fortified. Crown Castle, what we do is we're a shared communications infrastructure company.
Got it.
We have a portfolio of 40,000 cell phone towers, 70,000 route miles of fiber, 65,000 small cells, and growing.
Wow.
So, it's all of that infrastructure that's going to, allow the 5G to ride on that and create an environment where it's not going to go out and
Yeah.
have an autonomous car just kind of stop.
Right. Well, I'm aware that you've got some slides.
Yeah, we're kind of just talking through
Good.
it right now, so
Okay,
there's
cool.
probably no need to
Okay.
throw it up. You're kind of hitting kind of what I was going to
So
talk
where
about.
does Crown Castle fit into this? I know what you just said. You have a lot of asset when it comes to that.
We're the shared communications assets, right?
Yeah.
So once again, the cell phone towers, right? Our customers are the big four wireless carriers by and large.
Yeah.
And we're building out small cell networks, densifying cities. Once again, in anticipation for 5G.
Yeah.
Right? And the low latency that comes with it.
And then
and the explosion in data. I mean, I brought some. Right now the average user consumes about 6 gigabytes of data.
Okay.
In 3 years, that's going to jump to 22 gigabytes, triple in 3 years.
And is that going to be mainly from entertainment applications? What do we attribute that? Just
I mean, just the streaming video.
Right.
The more and more reliance on your phones, right?
Yeah.
Voice is here. No one really has a landline anymore.
Yeah.
Right? So they have a cell phone.
Sure.
So the more and more on your phones as a computer.
So to what challenge are you guys responding to in all of that?
What was that?
What's up for you in that this is about to happen?
Yeah.
What are you doing? I know that you're building out. But
Yeah, we're continuing to build out our fiber networks,
Yeah.
continuing to build more small cells. We're doing a lot of in-building stuff, so fortifying networks inside buildings, because there's a huge advantage to commercial building owners to make sure that they have, great wireless coverage inside. It's become kind of the fourth utility, right? Tenants expect power.
Yep.
They expect water.
Yeah.
And they better have good cell coverage, right?
They'll take that over heat at this point. So how focused are you on in providing those private 5G networks? Is that a big part of it?
Well, the private 5G networks, or the private, more LTE networks right now, the CBRS, I'm sure you've heard that buzzword around. Sure. That's coming as well, right? Yeah. So, when we're building out in-building infrastructure, we're making sure that those networks with the fiber, the antenna connections and whatnot are ready to take on CBRS radios when, once again, when handsets are available that could actually, that they can actually work with CBRS bandwidth and whatnot.
So this all sounds like it's got to be a headache for you. You've got a lot of work on your plate. What are you excited about?
I'm excited about what 5G and what it's going to bring. We haven't seen anything, and we could talk about autonomous cars and Internet of Things and whatnot. Yeah. I don't think we have any. I don't think anyone really has any idea.
Yeah.
And we're closer to this stuff than you think.
Yeah.
Under 5 years, probably, right? So, exciting for me, exciting for our company, because we are the backbone that's going to carry all this data. That's going to allow the carriers to bring this experience to the end users, to the businesses. So it's a very exciting time for us.
What do people here at Realcomm, watching the conference at home, need to know about Crown Castle that they don't know already?
Well, we're the largest company that, you're not going to drive down the street and see a Crown Castle billboard, right? We want to be the back end engine.
So you are intentionally.
Intentionally. I mean, we like to be out here at these shows and doing things like this. I mean, we've got a booth around the corner.
Yeah.
So industry folks know about us, but the average person, once again, just maybe in the back of their head, hey, I'm able to do this because of Crown Castle. Yeah. We've got that, the foundation. That runs all this stuff.
And are there more ways for this industry to partner with you that they haven't even thought of yet?
Potentially. We're partnering every day with the wireless carriers and, really the commercial real estate business in helping them solve their problems, right? Yeah. We see ourselves as problem solvers.
Yeah.
You have issues with connectivity in your building. Let us help you. Let us partner with you to solve those problems.
Fantastic. Scott, I'm looking forward to our conversation next year. I can't wait till we all have these devices and this connectivity, and thank you for being part of it.
Excellent. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Scott Davidson.